all come to this happy place, welcome.
What is it about Disney that makes us happy? Is it the magical whistle as your ticket is scanned at the main gate? Is it the seafaring smell of pirate water? Or is it charting a course to a land where you may never grow up? Whether it's singing a familiar song, watching a movie, or riding your favorite attraction for the 100th time, Disney undeniably has a way to warm our hearts, believe in magic, and bring joy into our lives. This is Main Gate Magic, a podcast where we break down and discuss the infectious happiness, delight, and thrill of all things Disney.
And beyond!
Good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's time for another fun-filled, magical episode of Main Gate Magic. But before we begin, I want you all to hold your breath. Make a wish. Count to 3. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. And if you guys know, you know, that's the sound. That's the Gene Wilder version of, I believe that was Charlie and that was from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then there was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which we will discuss very lightly tonight. And also, of course, Wonka. So 3 movies that I know have touched a lot of lives in one way or another. At least 2 of them in a very, very magical way. So that's what we're here to talk about tonight. It is our wild card episode, and we are stepping outside the boundaries of Disney to talk about the cinematic universe of Willy Wonka. So, show of hands, you guys have seen all 3, yes?
Oh, several times. Yep.
Several times.
Same.
Now, here's the big question, though. Have either of you ever read the original story by
Yes.
Roald Dahl?
Yeah.
Parts of it, not
Parts of it?
fully.
Okay. All
You're
right.
gonna love
Fair
this, Jason. The closest one to the book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Almost to a
Yeah.
T, like the pink dragon boat. It's to a T, so close. Except for I think the father thing with the dentistry, but
Yeah, I think that was more of a creative choice. I don't know whose idea that was. I mean, bravo for casting Christopher Lee to play his father in that
Yeah.
movie. I mean, the guy can
Yes.
play anything, right?
Amazing.
Yeah, snaps,
Absolutely.
definitely. But
Snaps for Christopher Lee.
yeah, but just, ugh. I mean, I like to try to sway away from negativity on this show, but it is definitely not my favorite. I mean, that's the best that I can say about it to still be nice.
yeah.
It's fair.
You know the best quote in that movie? I love grapes.
I love grapes. Is
I love
that Willy
grapes.
Wonka?
Yeah, the delusional grandma. They're just talking and she's like, I
Oh,
love grapes.
Grapes.
Yeah.
now they did pick a pretty good family for that movie, if I remember correctly. Like Charlie's family, I think they did a really
Yeah.
good job picking,
They did.
the similar characters to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I think that the general storyline of, Charlie going to the Chocolate Factory, winning a lifetime supply of chocolate, I think that's all pretty much the same message. It's just a few twists and turns. I have never read the book before. So Leia, since you're the one that's probably more of an authority on it, do the movies still pretty much stay within that same realm?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I read it when I was 14, so it is so fuzzy.
So yesterday then?
Yes,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Just
Yeah.
yesterday. Thank you.
Right.
No, but I remember when I was reading the book, I continually was so impressed with the creative direction that they made with the Gene Wilder film, because a lot of times when you take a book, you don't want to do exactly, because books aren't really made to be movies. So you have to take some creative cinematic direction. And I thought they did a brilliant job in the original.
I think so too.
Yeah. Like the squirrels, that was a part of the book. I remember that.
Okay. The squirrels now were originally, so that one was actually in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right?
Yeah, and I think
Yes.
it's because they had this like the CGI budget to do the squirrels, whereas back in the day with Gene Wilder, they had to do something like with movie magic with the goose, you know?
Yeah, they did kind of a forced
Oh yeah.
perspective of the
Mhm.
geese. Yeah, to make them look like large eggs,
Geeses.
large geese.
Geeses.
Right.
Yeah.
I want a goose that lays golden eggs for Christmas.
But I want it now.
Oh my God, what a
She's my
brat.
favorite. Oh, I
Oh, she
love her
would be.
so much.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're going to get into that in a little bit because, we got to talk about the kids, right? And who you
Oh yeah.
identify as. Dang it. And I just remembered too, there's something that I wanted to get for the show. I actually got to meet the actor that played Mike TV. He was at a convention in San Francisco one year and he was signing golden tickets. And I actually got him
nice.
to sign one of those. And it was a lot of fun just to meet a character from that movie because it was just so special for me as a kid. Even as an adult, it still is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the audience. If you guys have ever seen the movies, if you have favorite parts from the movies, I don't care which one. Let's talk about all three. We are definitely going to hit on Wonka too, because as I was telling everybody earlier, that I actually just finished watching Wonka again right before the show. I just finished it maybe about an hour ago, and oh my God,
Nice.
it's magic.
Amazing.
It
It's
is so
good.
magical. And the thing that I think was the most amazing is what I'm going to plan to share with you guys at the end of the show. Now, it's a secret message about chocolate and magic. So don't leave. You have to stay to the end of the show. And speaking of magic, Thomas just joined the show and he's got a wonderful background as well. Apparently Gene is the favorite, the fan favorite. So Thomas, I was asking Ryan and Leia before you joined if they had, of course, seen all three films and if they had read the book. So I'm assuming you've seen all three?
I've seen the first. I've seen two. I haven't seen Wonka. And then I know Ryan and I can't be friends, I guess. And then
No, it's
and then
okay.
also no. And then I did read the books, but only because I was so curious. Like I was scarred as a kid to see if the kids actually, like I thought they died.
Oh, really?
So I was trying. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure. Okay, did like Veruca actually die?
It's
like,
traumatic. It really is.
So
that's one of the differences that I wondered about because they in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm going to get these mixed up today. I know I am. I know it in my head, but it's like the titles I get confused. So in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, we just go by Willy Wonka's word that they're okay because he's like, oh, she's fine. She's going to be taken to their room and she's going to be squeezed, right? Or he'll be fine as long as he doesn't get to, or she'll be fine as long as she doesn't go to the furnace.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it's Wednesday, so the furnace should be off today. So, but in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, you actually get to see the kids leaving the factory after their incidents, and some of them have been like, I think one of them was like stretched out, like he had to be taffy pulled.
Oh yeah.
And,
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And
wasn't that Veruca?
Was that Veruca?
She's like, because she makes the comment like, look, Mom, I'm so flexible now. And she's like,
Right.
yeah, but you're blue.
That's right.
Yes, the
Right.
tapping.
I will say I actually saw John, Mary, and Emily, right?
Emily.
I met her. I actually know her name. They did a signing with Julie Doncol, the actress who played the original Veruca.
Oh, no kidding.
They just did a signing with her. So I thought that was pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
When
That's
was this?
cool.
It was one of their last. I know they've been doing so many, but I saw John post something, and then she was one of the artists. Like it was 3 Disney people and then her. So I was like, oh my god, she did signings. Like,
oh, so this was like on their social media or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
She's Veruca's one of my favorites. So I'm glad she's like doing signings. And stuff.
See, that's what I said.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did talk about it lightly earlier, but actually, and Thomas, because you were talking about them doing signings with one of the characters, and I was mentioning before you hopped on that I was able to actually get the autograph of the guy who played Mike TV, and he signed it his name on a golden ticket, and I know, right?
Right.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Like,
I
that's
still
so
have it.
cool.
It's in my little file folder that has all my autographs and stuff like that. It's one of my favorites.
Too bad TVs aren't more portable. And like you could have them sign your TV.
Oh, I know. Have a TV
I
signed
mean,
by
they kind of
my
are
baby.
if it's your phone.
That's true. Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, let's see who's watching tonight. We definitely got Patricia in the house. She's like, hey, everybody. Hello, Patricia.
Hey, Patricia.
Brandon is in the house and says, hey, guys. And he also said, what up, T-Man?
Hey, Brandon. I'm assuming I'm T-Man, yeah.
And then, let's see, somebody's cousin in the house. Wild card indeed. Show me some love for the Depp version, dear cousin. Oh, wait. No. Is that my cousin Adam? Holy cow. I think that is my cousin Adam. I'm blown away.
I thought it was your cousin Vinny, but, you know.
No.
What?
Sorry.
I heard he got married
Snaps
and,
for that, Thomas.
you know, hooked up with some girl that worked in a garage and won his first court case and had a big head about it. I don't know, something like that.
Those
Okay, so
youths, you know.
the Utes. Oh, Fred
The
Gwynn
Utes.
is my hero. He was such a great character in that movie.
I wore this brown suit for you.
That's right. So it's
Well
either
done.
wear my suit, my leather jacket, which I know you hate,
You hate.
or this. I wore this for you.
Ew.
Are you on
My
drugs?
biological clock is ticking like this.
Guys, Linda, I don't have time for this and that. Now it's
Yeah,
ticking.
biological clock. Yeah. So anyway, I have to
So
give you
good.
guys some background. My cousin Adam, I didn't know him all my life. He's somebody that kind of came into my family a little bit later that I found out, you know, kind of later in life. I'd say probably in my mid 30s would be my guess, early 30s. We met each
So
other
again,
and it's like
yesterday.
Yeah.
so then yesterday. Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mid-30s for you were yesterday. Yep.
Right. So when we met, it was like we were separated at birth.
Oh, I love
We
that.
had so many things in common, yet there was a lot of things that we actually didn't have in common, of course, but like our love for sci-fi, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, you know, the Muppets and certain Disney things as well was so prevalent. It was like we were separated at childbirth, like we were conjoined twins. Somebody separated us and said, okay, you go that way and you go that way. However, he's known I've had this show for a very long time, but I don't think he's ever actually joined before. So Adam, if that's you, it's got to be because it says T72NYC. And I believe 72 was his birth year and he lives out in the New York area. It's got to be him. So welcome aboard, buddy. It's good to have you on the show.
What's up,
Yeah.
Adam?
Hi, Adam.
I'm happy now. This is great. I forgot what I was talking about. It's because we got okay. That was our first derail of the night. There might be more. Adam, this is the format of the show, by the way. So what were we talking? Oh, I was that. So we were talking about our favorite kids from the movies,
Okay.
and now Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The kids are the same. You got Veruca Salt, Mike TV, Violet Beauregard, and of course Charlie Bucket. My friend. Oh, who's the kid?
Yes.
Augustus
Gloop?
Augustus Gloop.
Yes.
The one off.
Right, exactly. The one eating the chocolate bar with the striped shirt. So I think Ryan and Thomas identify with Violet is what I kind of heard earlier.
Veruca.
Oh, Veruca. The spoiled brat.
Yeah.
So Ryan, why? I mean, okay, were you spoiled as a child?
Decidedly not.
No?
So maybe
why
I
her?
just I don't know.
It's the
I really don't.
Sorry.
I see. That's what I was gonna say. Was the song. It's the song. Don't care how I want it now.
Because I guess she's like a. Go ahead. Sorry.
Like that. That was all I had. Like it's the song for me.
Okay.
Because I think the studio I think she was like a well-known, almost like pop artist at the time. So like they wanted to purposely give her like an epic song. So like I think that's what sold it for me is like, I don't know. Yeah, because I don't feel like I was spoiled, but just that song is just like, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just the song, not the meaning of the song? Or is it the meaning too?
I mean, I'm kind of an instant gratification type person. I don't have very much patience. It sort of does speak.
And what about you, Thomas? The meaning or just the song?
I mean, I think I did have a little crush on her too. I thought she was pretty. Like, I had like, I don't know. I just thought I think that's what it was. Just like a little crush. Yeah.
And of course, we are talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he does say, "Time to get things started. It's a me." That is so Adam. That's an Adam thing to say, definitely. So yeah, sorry. I'm so glad he's here.
Yay, Adam.
Oh, hey, Gary's in the house. Gary Robinson's in. He says, "Oompa Loompa, hello. Good to see you, Gary. I'm happy to see you in the audience." So Leia, your turn. Which of the kids do you identify with the most? And include Charlie too, because Charlie is like, obviously he can't be overlooked. I know he's kind of like the winner, so to speak.
Yeah.
Vanilla.
Okay, before I answer, I have a question for Ryan and Thomas. Do you also like Veruca Salt? Because she, even though she's horrible about how she gets it, she like has a lot of confidence and she's very like, I know what I want and I'm gonna get it. Like, that's kind of admirable. She's just mean about it.
I love that take. Yes. Yes. We'll go with that.
She's like the disgust of Willy Wonka.
Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
Snoresberry. Who ever heard of a Snoresberry?
I forget what his answer was. He kind of grabs her by the chin, and her tongue sticks out, right?
We are the makers of the magic or something.
And the dreamers of dreams.
Yeah, something
we
like
are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
That's it. Yeah. That's it.
I only know that because we sung that song in choir. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, okay.
Love
that.
Well, I would say mine.
And it makes no sense.
No.
Okay, so this is an interesting take. This is just the main kids in the movie, right? Because I actually identify with the person a little bit more in the new Wonka movie. But if we're just talking about the kids.
The kids, for now.
Okay. Charlie Bucket from the Johnny Depp one. Not Charlie Bucket from the old one actually drove me mad. He was so whiny. And the one from the Johnny Depp one, he was a lot more optimistic and kind of strong-willed. And he would just, I just really liked him. So
you think Charlie was whiny from the first?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I could not stand Charlie.
It's controversial, Leia. You have to.
It is kind of okay. I'm just throwing it out there. But as far as funny stuff goes, I actually think Augustus Gloop is the funniest. Like, Augustus, don't dip your hands in there. He's just like chugging the chocolate.
Right. My favorite part about his character was he fell in, and the mom's like, "Do something," and he's like, "Help, police." Fire. It's like, what do you want me to do?
Help, murder, police.
Right.
Or even,
murder.
Yeah,
That's right.
when
Help,
Mike,
police, murder.
When Mike goes to the TV, he's like, "Don't stop."
Right.
Just deadpan.
Wait, stop. Don't. Yeah, deadpan.
Wait,
yeah,
stop.
totally.
Don't.
Gene Wilder was one of the kings of comedy for his time, for sure.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So Charlie. Okay, so why Charlie in the second movie then? What was so endearing? Now, is that Freddie Highmore that played his character?
Yes.
I don't know any of the other kids, not at least now, but yeah, I saw his eyes a little bit, and I'm like, oh, that's Freddie.
Yes,
all
he's
the
so
way.
cute. I would say what I really appreciate about that Charlie is he's a little bit of an introvert, and he quietly observes what the other kids are doing, and he is to me, he's very emotionally intelligent and less selfish than everybody else. Like, he's just a very true blue, kind-hearted child.
Okay.
Yeah. He's very perceptive.
I know she. Who's this? This is.
I don't know. Your hand's
Violet.
invisible.
Oh, sorry.
Violet Beauregard.
Incredibles, Violet.
Yeah.
So this is Anna Sophia Robb. I know she was in like Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She did some other stuff, but yeah, like the other kids, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, Freddie Highmore, he was in one of my favorite TV shows. Moving on,
Mm-hmm.
Never saw that one, but my wife and I, or Lisa and I, watched The Good Doctor, and I
Oh,
loved
I'm
that.
sorry. That's what it was called, The Good Doctor. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
when they moved on from this, it like that show was fantastic.
It's
yes.
really good. I've always wondered about that one.
Oh, it's
So good.
incredible.
I saw
He's
him
good.
in the
Yeah.
Bates Hotel, which I loved.
That's
Lisa loved that one
why I
too.
watched The Good Doctor, because that
Yeah.
was so good.
Right?
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
Yep. Adam says Freddie Heimer was his favorite Charlie also.
Nice.
Really, dude? Really? I can't believe that. If you guys have a favorite character or a character you identify with that you're watching on the show right now, please put it in the comments. I'd be curious to know what you guys identify with. Now, me personally, I'd love to say Charlie. Actually, it's difficult because I want to identify with Willy Wonka because he's such a dreamer. But I mean, Charlie for being a dreamer and, just, wanting to do something great for his family and stuff. But I think personality wise, I think a lot of the times I'm more of a Mike TV kind of a guy.
Oh, I can see that, Jason.
Deep into the social, not
Yeah.
even the social media, but the movies and the quotes and, Adam could probably be like Mike because he even does cosplay sometimes. So, I mean, it's like, if I had the talent for cosplay, I'd probably do it more often, but I just don't have the maker skills like he does. So I think he's the one that I identify with better. Not so much maybe the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory one because he was dressed up as a cowboy, and I guess that was like the shows that were available to him at the time. But maybe more so of the newer one, but just maybe not as bratty, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't feel like
I mean, they're all pretty bratty.
For the most part, I would think so.
Yeah. Except Charlie, which is why Leia loves him, because she's decidedly not bratty.
Oh, I don't know. I bet you Leia's got a nice bratty side to her.
Oh yeah. Okay, if I'm gonna choose one of the naughty children, oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. I'd probably be a goose just gloop. Like when I want candy, I just cannot be stopped.
Does the beast come out?
Yeah,
want candy now.
Yeah, I turn to the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get in trouble later, but I want the chocolate.
Yeah, it's okay. It's quite all right. All right, now I want to talk about the differences between the first movie and the second movie. And we are talking, of course, the differences between Willy Wonka versus Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Now, the original is my OG. It's where my heart is because of so many reasons. The second one, there was definitely more. There was a lot of the same, but there was some different stuff as well. And I know that when we were talking about this a little bit earlier, they probably tried to follow the original book than what they did in the first one. The first one probably took a little bit more creative differences, but then the second one followed more of the book itself.
Yeah.
Was it the right choice though?
I think so.
You do. So you like the second one then?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Jason. I thought you were saying the first movie. If that was
No. Because what I'm saying is like, the first one it was followed the general idea of the story, the kid, Willy Wonka, the kids, the contests, and who wins at the end, right? Same thing for the second movie, but there was just, like I said, some choices that were made. I mean, it was made by Tim Burton. Love Tim Burton. He's my man. He's done a lot of great things, but I don't feel like a home run was hit with this particular one. And that's why I'm trying to understand is like, do you think that the creative choices that were made in the second one, as much as it differed from the original, was it a good choice? Do you guys think that they hit the mark on that or no?
I don't think they did. Not me personally.
Yeah.
The movie's fun to me, but it doesn't have that magic that the first one had. Like Wonka's very unrelatable. Like Gene Wilder is quirky, but in a fun way. Like Depp was just creepy and very sterile. Like you couldn't feel close to his character. From my opinion.
Do we think it was his fault, or do you think he was directed to act like that? Because I know that actors sometimes kind of make their own choices when it comes to how a character should look and feel and sound. And a lot of the times they say, yeah, go with it. And it's
Mhm.
just not the right call. And I feel like
Mhm.
that's what happened here. But I don't know who made that choice. Does anybody know?
No, I don't. And you know what? I'm taking back, not sterile, just so weird. Like Wilder was weird, but you could tell he was doing it on purpose. Like Depp was just weird. Like very
Yeah.
unbelievable.
It feels more like infantile with Johnny Depp, where he's still like mentally a kid,
Mhm.
right? Like he never
Yeah.
really truly grew up, which I guess as a candy maker, you don't want to lose that like childlike delight, you know, that they talk about. Like, sure, fine, but you don't have to like mentally act like a kid. Whereas Gene Wilder still had that sort of connection to the past and like love for making candy and love for making people happy. And, you know,
Yeah.
was the first song, The Candy Man Can, you
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
And so like that's the joy that you bring to the world as a candy maker. But Johnny Depp was like, I'm still a baby making like that's kind of where I feel like they drifted.
Yeah.
And
I
let's be honest,
agree.
could you tell either Tim Burton or Johnny Depp what to do?
Right.
No.
No. And they've worked
Yeah.
together so much that they just play so much off each other that it's just like, yeah, man, you do you. You direct how you
Yeah.
direct, you act how you act, and we'll make a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I agree.
We're I mean, I know that this is all just like hearsay because I have no idea, and that could be true. That could, I mean, they had worked on
Yeah.
a lot of stuff before that.
I know.
And
yeah.
oh, go ahead, Thomas. You go.
I know that Gene Wilder, like looking at some old interviews, he pushed back a lot on like, oh no, this is how I want to represent
Yes.
Willy Wonka, like the whole tumble. And I heard that was his
I
idea.
love that.
So like, I don't know if Johnny Depp and Tim Burton have just worked so much together, like Ryan was saying, that it was kind of like almost like both being too nice. Like maybe there should have been a bit more push, or like, yeah, I don't know. Just and then
Yeah.
there was also, I feel like the beauty of the first one is this, there's just a bit more mystery. Like they never
Yeah.
really explain why Willy Wonka is the way he is.
Right.
But
Totally.
I mean, part of me is like, I would normally I would want to know why, but maybe not knowing why is a virtue in some films. So
Except in this case, because we have Wonka
oh,
to
that's true.
thank for his origin story. And now here's the thing. They did touch on Willy Wonka's origin story a little bit in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
But I think that's where it missed, because they made it more about daddy issues
Yeah.
than anything else, and not so much like a magical thing. It's just like he wanted to have a chocolate factory because he was never allowed to have candy as a kid, if I remember correctly, because his
Yeah.
father was a dentist, a
It
very
was
strict
on the
dentist.
nose.
Yeah, exactly. And Adam is saying, and you can never go wrong when Christopher Lee is in the movie. Love Count Dooku. Yeah,
Facts.
I
Yes.
love Count
Facts.
Dooku as well. And we were talking about this a
Get
little
him
bit
on.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, scared.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. He
Augustus
literally
Green.
scared me so
Wonderful.
bad.
He scared me too.
Here.
Augustus.
Hey, buddy.
Hi,
Green.
Mama.
You're
Hello.
live.
About chocolate.
This is Cole. This is my oldest.
Mom.
What's up,
Sorry,
dude?
give me. I'll be right back.
He's famous
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that Christopher Lee, hands down, amazing actor. I mean, he could read the Bible and get an Oscar, or read the dictionary and get an Oscar.
Mhm.
He's just got that presence and that voice that just commands. I
Yeah.
just don't think that part of the story was necessary, because it created trauma in Willie's past, and it kind of took the magic away from me, and it made the rest of the movie kind of flop. I found
Yeah.
more magic in the spoiled brats than anything else, because they were even as bratty as they were going to a wonderful place where the entire building was made of stuff they could eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
May
made
I
it
just
magical.
say though, like, not that, because I do view it as it just was on the nose. Tim Burton did hit an emotional mark when I remember when Willie was like sitting near the fire and his mouth was just full of braces, and his dad just took his candy and threw it in the fire, and you could tell it was just breaking his
So
heart.
sad.
Like that was, oh my gosh, like tore my
Yeah.
heart.
That's Halloween. You can't do that.
I
Yeah,
know.
he just quietly was sitting there, and you could tell Yeah.
And it wasn't even just like braces, it was like headgear, like a
Yes.
Oh,
full
complete.
like
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
It's
It
like if
almost looked like a Saw torture device.
yeah, it is. I was gonna say if it was something that like the doctor from Edward Scissorhands would have created, so it was like Willy Brace's mouth, you know, something
Yeah.
crazy like that. It was just an insane
So
apparatus.
sad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they needed to make it dramatic and they needed to set a tone, and they did. Success,
did.
but
Yeah.
I just
Wait,
not-
I want to give 2 compliments to that movie. 2 parts that I thought were so funny. Okay,
please.
the beginning part where it like turns around, it's like Willy Wonka, and those little animatronics, and at the
They
end,
just like catch fire.
they're waiting for him to sit there, and he's like behind them going, "Yay!" And the kid's like, "Aren't you supposed to be up there?" And he just says deadpan, "Well, I couldn't have very well seen the show from up there, now could have I, little girl?"
Okay.
So good.
Fair enough. That was pretty funny.
And the second
So
part
good.
is the Veruca Salt's dad. It's near the squirrel part. He's like, Wonka, I'm kind of into this kind of business. And he gives the card to Wonka and just goes, he just flicks it away like deadpan again. Yeah.
But you see, okay, now those were funny. I'll give you that. But I think because my mind was already set on like Willy Wonka being this whimsical, magical, creative genius of chocolate, having seen that dark side, it's like, okay, well, is the rest of the movie going to be this dark? And sure enough, it kind of was. So, I mean, I guess if you're into that kind of thing and you like that version of it, then you like it. It's fine. It's just not my cup of tea.
The book, again, I've only read parts of it from what I remember. One of our very close friends, he has read the full thing. The book is really dark.
Yeah.
So really the Gene Wilder version toned it down a lot.
Other than the boat ride with the chicken head, it's like toned it really down.
Yeah. Now that was probably like the darkest part of the whole movie.
I agree.
Even those scenes, like nobody really knew what was coming. I think except Gene Wilder. I think they had kind of told him what they were going to show, but like everybody else on the boat, those reactions were genuine.
No way!
Like, what are
I
you
love that.
I wasn't even aware of that. Did they? I mean, I'm guessing they probably did it on like a big screen or something. If they could actually see the images that while they were on the boat, is that what happened, or was it?
Yeah,
green screen, or?
From what I've read, because I mean, I've said it before. I love to go on IMDb and look up the trivia.
Oh, okay.
Love that.
But apparently, like, they were just like showing them the scenes, and they're like, "What is happening? Oh my god!"
I love the mom
like,
that's
what's
getting sick.
Yeah,
I think that's
the mom
Mike's
was
mom.
freaking
She's like,
out.
"Oh my
Mike's
god!"
mom. Yeah, completely. And then Gene was like screaming at that. He's like, "Ah!"
And they
Of
didn't
course,
know
everybody
that
else
was
was
going to
freaking out.
happen, so
Yeah.
they're also reacting to him like his friend.
Right.
I
We're
love
all
the
in this
part where
together. What's
the one-
happening?
I love the part where the one dad, where he's like, "No one knows where the river's flowing." He's like, "Oh, he's singing now, flowing."
I know, right.
He's like
Flowing. Yes, we're trying to go with it. Yes, please let us live.
Right. They're kind of making up their own words to his own song, saying like,
It feels very like, serial killery at that point. Like,
very serial.
are we
killer.
gonna make it out of this?
So that part
point,
got dark,
goes to his head.
and I think another good dark part of that movie, and it's not really necessarily dark, but as a kid, Slugworth was scary.
I was hoping you were going to say that. Yeah.
Right? So yeah, Slugworth was in the original one, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. He was the supposed competitor, and I believe this is probably in the original book as well, because it's common between all 3 films. And so he's the direct competitor of Willy Wonka, but turns out in the end he just ends up working for Willy Wonka as part of the competition because he wanted to prove everybody's worth, right? And the actor that they picked for Slugworth, slender, skinny, older, with a bowler hat, cheekbones sunken in, and with the tiny horn rim, with not horn rim, but like wireframe glasses, was such a great choice. And like the fact that Charlie runs into him in a dark alley for the very first time, and that's where he says, "I want you to find me the everlasting gobstopper," and he has this like really creepy, like villain voice too.
Yeah.
That scared me as when I was younger. I mean, it actually like was a bit creepy for me, and I think that was one of the sort of like mysterious factors, because they don't talk about Slugworth too much in that movie, just a few little snippets to remind them that everybody has been approached by him, and you
Yeah.
see him approaching all the kids throughout the like ticket montage or something like that, when he's always whispering in their ear, saying the same thing that they told Charlie.
It's a good
Like
test.
that's very creepy.
Yeah.
It was.
It's real
Very much
creepy.
was.
Yeah, it was.
Brandon is saying, I'll be honest, I haven't seen this movie in a long time. Which one are you talking about, Brandon? Because we got quite a few were on the table here. Which one are you talking about? The original Willy Wonka, Charlie, or
Is
just
it
Wonka?
This one.
Or is it this one?
Or this
And
one.
I should have put up something Wonka-like on the back of my
Yeah,
screen.
well,
I
you
mean,
have it on
I
the
did
link.
it like I did it
I like
5
to keep
minutes
the
in.
branding up alive, so I don't usually put up the backgrounds.
It's so funny that we're doing this because at my oldest son's school, they did a production of Wonka.
Nice.
And so he's been obsessed.
Mhm.
And we watched the whole original, the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, got maybe 10 minutes into the Johnny Depp one. And he was like, this is not the same thing.
Yeah.
But the Gene Wilder one is, like I said, one of our very good friends' favorite movies, like generally speaking, one of his favorite movies. And so I said that, and so they sat through the whole thing, and then we got 10 minutes into this, and they were like, no. And I was like, no, but this one I like. I like this one a little bit. Like, I'm
Yeah.
a little soft spot.
And we have to get to Wonka. That's how we're gonna wrap up this show, and that's where we'll end with our little secret that I talked about at the beginning of the show. You guys got to stick around for that. But yeah, so we've talked about the differences with the kids in the movie. The thing that I also want to talk about and address here, which we haven't mentioned yet, are the Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doo.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so the
Classic.
Oompa Loompas, right?
Very different.
Yeah. Yes.
Very different between the first and the second one, but the character that they chose to play the Oompa Loompas in the second movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because they just basically
One guy.
cloned him for everything, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but I swear he did an amazing job doing what they did.
Deep Roy.
Deep Roy, thank you.
I
Thank you
think he
very
was
much.
adorable.
Yes.
So
Big
good. He did a
Bad
good job.
eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But that is probably my most favorite thing about the second movie, because he stole the scene, and it was definitely different than the Oompa Loompas from the first movie. A little bit more creepier because they all looked exactly the same. They were the same person, and you could tell that they were the same person, not just a bunch of people painted the same way.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was perfect for it, and I think that decision was the right way to go.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Nothing more to say. That's
Veruca
it. Did I hit the nail on the head?
Yeah.
Has
I
just
do
gone
agree
down
with
the
that.
garbage chute.
Augustus Gloop, Augustus Gloop, you silly little nincompoop.
Oh, yeah.
Those songs sometimes just run in my head, and I'm like, yes.
That's my jam. Yeah.
That's
by the
Like
jam.
the songs are so different too. The songs in
are.
the Gene Wilder version, they're a little bit more whimsical, right? Like Oompa Loompa. They all kind of start that way. And then in the Johnny Depp version, they're very like dark. Like
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
now.
like
Yes.
sometimes it would start off with like this big heavy kettle drum, like boom, 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 boom.
I
You're like,
love
mm.
them.
I would describe it as a Nightmare Before Wonka.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair. It's very fair.
Wait, I
Very
have
well
a fun
said.
question for you
Thanks.
guys. What would be like one quote from the first movie that just either it's sentimental or it's hilarious? Like I have one in mind for myself, but what do you guys have? Just a really lovable
Mine's like,
quote.
Daddy, I want a golden goose, but it's not really.
Of course, it
that's
would
a
be from Veruca,
That's a
right?
shallow.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend.
Maybe we'll circle back to Thomas. Ryan?
Sorry,
Oh, man. I mean,
I'm not getting the golden ticket.
Right.
no. I honestly like the scene where they're going through the Wonka wash, where he's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like he's pulling all the levers, stuff is blowing in his face, and he's just continuing to go, and
Doesn't
like
flinch.
doesn't flinch at, and these are practical
Doesn't
effects.
wipe
Like
it
the
away.
stuff is
I know.
blowing in his face. Everybody else is like, no, stop, don't, and he's just like go like that. That whole scene, I mean, it's obviously not a general quote, but like that is the one that sticks in my mind. Or when he, I guess if I had to pick a one thing, it's like when he does the little piano, he's like, and the mom goes, Rachmaninoff.
Yeah.
Like that. It cracks me up every time. Rachmaninoff, like she just so like, I know that.
I know that.
I love that.
Well, what's it for you then, Leia?
Oh my gosh, this one I quote yearly, just randomly. What would a computer want with a lifetime supply of chocolate? I am now telling the computer exactly what to do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
I like that one.
I love that part.
That's a really
Wow.
good one.
It is.
That's such an obscure scene, and it's like at the very beginning of the movie after they announced it, because they do that to try to find out where the golden ticket would be, right?
Yeah, like everyone's going nuts over it. Yeah.
And of course, it's like this like gigantic closet-shaped thing, reel-to-reel computer, because back then, computers were like these room-sized machines.
The original ChatGPT.
Right. Mine is more on a human level for sure, but it's more endearing than anything. But it's when Charlie puts the everlasting gobstopper on Wonka's desk, and he covers his hand over it and says, "So shines a good deed on a weary day." I love that quote. Absolutely love that quote, because sometimes it's all it takes is just one little act of human kindness to just burst through the clouds and then let the sunshine come through. It's gives me chills.
Me too. I guess
I have shouted, "I said good day, sir," multiple times.
Oh yes, of course we have. I've used it as I've used it in text memes. Right.
I've used save some room for later, Augustus. And then I've used can it unit. So
can it
unit?
You got to do it while she's chewing the gum.
You're turning
she's like,
Violet.
I say that's. I got a blueberry for a daughter.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
What business you in, Salt? Nuts. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got some stuff in the audience I got to get to. So Gary's asking, can you still purchase a Willy Wonka candy bar? I actually did a quick little Google chat with that. And it says no official Wonka bars are in production. The official real-life chocolate bars were discontinued worldwide in 2014 due to dwindling sales. Oh, that's too bad. They should have brought them back for Wonka. Yeah.
They should have. Yeah.
I know. Let's see. Brandon says, I do remember one part. Wasn't there a scene where someone ate a microphone?
Oh, yes.
Which movie was that?
It's the first one. He's interviewing the dad of Augustus Gloop, and he's just like, and what do you think of your son? He just eats it.
That's right.
Yes.
The whole family eats a lot of food.
Yes.
I remember that now. That's perfect.
Part.
Good memory, Brandon. That's great.
Very good.
Yeah.
Adam says they remind me of Duloc photo song. Was so dark and funny, Tim. That's. I think he's talking about the
Duloc, such a perfect town.
Here you
yes,
have
Brandon.
Let's say that again. No.
And we'll get all our fine. Duloc is the perfect place. Please keep off of the grass
on your shoes. Wipe your face. Yes. Let's do that again. No.
Oh my God. Oh, Shrek.
Okay.
There are those who think little of him.
Yes. We do think little of him.
Might be
Leanne's
small
in the
in
house.
stature. Hey, Leanne.
Leanne says, hi, everyone. Just got home from work. I'm glad that you're home from work, and I'm glad that you're watching the show. Always appreciate you being on. Gary actually says, I relate myself as a kid to the fizzy lifting drink. Oh, my God. That was such a fun scene.
That was fun.
And the burping to come back down. How amazing. Okay, now that is better than in Wonka, because in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, if you guys don't remember, the fizzy lifting drinks was like a soda. You drank it and you start lifting off the ground.
Yeah.
The problem is Charlie and his grandpa didn't know how to get down Willy Wonka never said how to do that.
It was
But
scary first time watching it.
right. And because they're heading up to the top of this sort of like cone-shaped room, and there's this gigantic spinning fan at the top, that's like
Yeah.
circulating the air, and it's not covered or anything. So they're going to get chopped to pieces until they start burping, and then they start going to the ground. So of course, it's just a scene of Charlie and his grandpa burping all the way down. Even after they leave the scene,
Yeah.
you can still hear Grandpa going burp.
Grandpa Joe.
Grandpa Joe was great in that movie. Now,
Yeah.
in Wonka, there was another thing that Wonka made that could actually make people fly, and it was these little tiny chocolates that were kind of
Little
they were-
duckies.
I don't know if they weren't like shaped like an animal. They might have had like something
Oh, they had a
printed on
little
it,
bird in them.
right? And it was some kind of creature that could make you fly. But I think if I remember correctly, Wonka actually said the only way to actually come down is that it gets expelled out of your rear. So I think gas.
Oh, yeah.
They never showed it, but I think gas came out the other end for that particular type of candy. Still hilarious.
Chocolates, Ben. There's chocolates.
Yes.
So I know timeline wise, the Gene Wilder version came out prior to Blazing Saddles, but do we feel like maybe that played a little bit of the
Possibly.
Beans theme from Blazing Saddles?
Yeah, it's kind of a reach.
Were
Oh,
we
wait,
a
no.
callback? No.
Nah. A little different because we're talking Mel Brooks, and then we're talking. I don't know who directed the first one, the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
who did that, but yeah, I think that's kind of like a night and day thing. Myself,
What was the correlation? What did you say, Ryan?
So there's a scene. So it's two Gene Wilder films. Obviously
I
Willy
know.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and then Blazing Saddles. And there's a scene in Blazing Saddles where they're eating beans. And just
the magical fruit.
expelling
Oh, yes, I remember
the other
that.
end. So I'm wondering if maybe they said, well, hey, because Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory came out prior to Blazing Saddles, but maybe they were paying homage to like, oh, it's coming
the
out the other
burping?
end.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
instead of
are
burping,
you
it's
Oh,
Okay,
I mean, I
maybe.
think
Maybe.
Yeah.
If you're talking about Wonka, then maybe that could be. I don't know.
I think that sounds wonderful if that was
A very iconic scene.
It
Again,
is.
Now-
the same actor,
I
not at all
know.
related.
Now in Wonka, it would have been great if they actually showed the people made you hear the people going, and then they start floating down to the ground.
Something.
Because there was like a whole crowd of people that were floating and flying at the very beginning of that movie, and that would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Admittedly, one of my and I'm going to jump the rails here. We're going to go to Labyrinth. Adam, you're welcome. Have you guys seen Labyrinth before?
I've never seen that one.
No. I don't know any of you. Jim Henson classic, people. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
You mean
It's got
Pan's
David
Labyrinth?
Bowie in it. I know that.
Not Pan's Labyrinth, not the one from Guillermo del Toro, which was brilliant in its own right. But this was Jim Henson's puppet classic with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie.
Oh,
A
no.
young Jennifer Connelly too.
Really
She's
good.
like 15.
Something like that. Yeah, she is a teenager in this. Her
Yeah.
brother gets kidnapped by the Goblin King because she asked him to, basically, because she was tired of him, and she has to go rescue him from the by solving the labyrinth. And there's this one scene where she meets a couple of characters in a place called the Bog of Eternal Stench. And the Bog of Eternal Stench, if you like, there's this like kind of area where she has to cross, and one of the characters is able to control rocks and makes these like rocks appear and rise from the bog so that they could step across them to get across the bog, right? But every time you stepped on one of the rocks, it made like a farting noise.
Nice.
So like this big monster crosses, she crosses, and then this one character who rides on the back of this big sheepdog crosses, and because he's got 4 feet, all you hear is like
Oh my goodness.
Seems very Muppet.
very, very Muppet. And I'm sorry. One of my favorite farting gags in the movie before. So
That sounds great.
Patricia says
I've been
Labyrinth is
told
fun.
many
Yeah,
times to watch that movie.
you guys have homework. Definitely
Yeah,
watch
I
that.
would
Put
watch
it at
that.
the top of your list. It's so fun.
Is that the one with the character that has like eyes in the palms of their hand?
That's Pan's Labyrinth, the one that
Okay,
Leia was
okay,
asking
okay.
about. Yeah,
Okay.
that one's creepy.
I mean,
but so good.
I do get them confused. I think that's why I haven't watched either one, because
I
I get them
think so,
confused
too.
either, and I'm like, which one's creepy?
I haven't seen either, so yeah, I'm with you, Ryan.
Oh, you know the title, but you've never seen them before, huh?
No, and
Oh
I'm
my
a
gosh.
Guillermo del Toro's
It's
fan.
Pan's
so-
Labyrinth or Labyrinth. Like, I don't want to risk watching the creepy one.
Yeah, well, Pan's Labyrinth is definitely creepy, and that's the one that, the eyes
Yeah.
and the hands and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's creepy.
Guillermo del Toro is another brilliant director and just does a lot of
Yeah.
creepy movies and shows and stuff. The Cabinet of Curiosities is a great TV show. If you guys
Loved
get a chance
that.
to watch that one.
Yeah.
Also, the live action Pinocchio they did with Tom Hanks, very creepy.
Oh, that's Disney.
That's Disney, yeah. You're talking about
Guillermo
But
that
it's
one. Or you-
isn't it
motion.
Guillermo del Toro?
No, he
He-
made a stop motion of Pinocchio about 2 years ago. It was beautiful. It was
Yeah, and
so
I
sad.
haven't seen that one yet, and it is one of the things on my list. I definitely want to watch that one.
Mhm.
There are creepy aspects to it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
very
shared a
much.
locker in high school, so
Yeah.
Tim Burton.
Oh, Adam says, "Not the bog of eternal stench." I had to do it. I had to do it in the voice of the character because that's the line he says. Yeah, it's funny. And then Adam also says, "Willy Wonka, everything in this this is the line from the movie. Everything in this room is edible. But that is called cannibalism," he says.
Oh, yes.
Oh dear, yes.
My dear children.
Yeah, he went there. Everybody, it's all on him. Yeah.
Oh, cousin Adam.
Definitely cousin Adam. Patricia says we got to meet Deep Roy at a con in Lexington, who played the Oompa Loompas in the Johnny Depp Wonka. He was cool to talk with, and he did an amazing job with so many parts.
He
Yeah,
did.
I agree.
He did.
That's so cool,
Absolutely.
Patricia.
All right. I think we've talked about the first two movies enough to set up for Wonka at this point, which I've been most
Yay!
excited to talk about because
Yeah.
I've seen it twice now. Once after, it first was released. I don't think I actually saw it in the movie theater. I probably just waited for either rental or streaming or something like that. Liked it the first time. Second time I watched it today, I think I'm actually in love with it. Musicals have been something that I've always liked. They have some great songs in here, but the story itself is something special. It's nothing like any of the other two movies have actually touched on. It definitely holds more true to the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And it actually tips its hat to a lot of things within that movie itself. There's a lot of references from the first movie in there. And I actually took notes. Things like, let's see. There's a scene where Willy's like coming into town and he's singing his song and he walks down the steps like 3 steps and then he takes 3 steps back on the steps and then he steps down again, just like he did in the original.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites. The Slugworth stuff they added that stuff in there, obviously. Let's see what else. The Oompa Loompa, before he starts singing his very first, by the way, Hugh, what's his name?
Hugh Grant was perfection with
Brilliant as an Oompa
Yes.
Loompa. Brilliant. He was so great.
Good.
He did the little whistle thing before he started actually singing the song, just like Willy Wonka did when he calls the Oompa Loompas.
I'm about to play a song, and you cannot help but dance and sing as you listen to it.
Exactly. And he's like, "Wait, I have a question." He's like, "Too late. I've already started singing." Or I've already started dancing. Yeah. And even the way he like twirls his cane around when he walks, because he carries the cane with him wherever he goes, and it does different things depending on what situation he's in. All those little things that just kind of like compiled. I was like, that's from the original. Gene Wilder did that. That's from the original as well. Oh my God, that's the tune that I remember. And it was just so put together. It's like a new favorite of mine, I have to admit. Do you guys agree? Is this something that kind of touched you as well?
1000%. I've seen it like 5 times, and like it's just beautiful. I just like, my favorite part is for a moment when they're dancing with the balloons, and it's just like so open to being sentimental, and like he's a new favorite director of mine. He did the Paddingtons. He's Paul King. He is so whimsy.
Yeah.
I would love to shake his hand and work with him someday as a collaborator, because he just gets it. He feels Disney, actually.
Yeah, that movie screamed Disney. Actually, I think Disney could take a page from this movie.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Yeah.
a lot of really good feely moments in it that I don't always feel in a Disney movie. And even at the very end, Lisa was watching it with me as well. I got emotional at the very end, and shed a few tears and everything. They were happy tears, of course, 'cause it's got a really great ending. But
Yeah.
I started thinking to myself, like, maybe 10 or 15 years ago, movies like this didn't move me as much as they do today. I don't know why. Maybe it's this podcast. Maybe it's something that happened in maybe it's when I became an empty nester. I have no idea. I mean, sorry boys, if you're listening, I apologize. But anyway. But something changed, and those movies now I could even like watch Aladdin again, and it has like new meaning to me. Just like the first time I watched Wonka, it was great. I liked it. But when I said I like today when I was watching it and I fell in love with it, no joke. I will watch that movie anytime anybody suggests it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think a lot of what it was for me, I remember the first time I watched it, like I was like, this is like the magic behind Willy Wonka. We always knew he was magical. We always knew that he had like some sort of mystical something, right? But the way they did it in Wonka just kind of gave light to where that came from. Like you said, the whimsy and it was, as we kind of talked about before, like Johnny Depp is very infantile, as is Timothée Chalamet's character, but not so much like, I'm a child, I'm a baby, I'm a grown adult that is, so mentally childlike. It's just, I see the world in this wonderful way, and I want to share that with everybody and grow within the world that I'm still in. I feel
Right.
like they did a really good job of bringing his childlike delight into the current world where he had to adapt. He works in like essentially a laundromat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're like washing clothes and things like that.
What was it? I have it here. Scrub it and bleach.
Yeah.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
Well, no, and like add to what Ryan is saying, like my brother said this and I thought it was so brilliant. Timothée Chalamet's Wonka felt so much like Gene Wilder's before he got burnt out. So to say, like it actually looked realistic that you could take that character and see Gene Wilder's more like he loses faith in humanity, so to say, but then it gets rekindled with Charlie at the very end when they shoot out the glass and you see that old character. And one thing I love about Timothée Chalamet's Wonka is when he's down there in the laundry thing, I remember thinking this is the point when everyone would give up on their dreams. They'd be like, I'm stuck down here. This dog is starving. Everybody is down. Nobody has hope. Yeah. And just right away, he reminds me of Violet Beauregard from A Series of Unfortunate Events. He just finds a way. He's like, there's always something.
Right. Yeah, because wasn't she the one that when she took the ribbon and she tied her hair up, that's when she had the idea.
The Baudelaire children.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to watch Wonka because I feel like what you guys are describing is sort of like where I'm at in life. Like, so probably
you would love it, Thomas.
Yeah.
There's seriously so many relatable things in there. I think for everybody, to be honest with you, because they're the friends that he meets. I think there's like 5 or 6 friends that he meets at the washing place, whatever you call it. They all play a specific role in getting to where they all need to be at the end, not just for himself, but he helps them help him. And it's like a beautiful friendship. He came to town with like a specific goal. He'd already traveled the world, knew exactly who he was, knew exactly what he wanted to do. He's talked himself out of certain situations before, and even mentions it again in this movie where he's like, I've had worse situations. I've talked myself out of worse. And as we were talking too, I just remembered a few other nods because when it got to the part where he got to scrub it and bleach, there was a scene where he's signing a contract at the beginning. It's kind of the reason why he needs to get out of the
Yeah.
situation he's in.
The contract.
And yes, the
The tiny-
contract, right?
Yep.
Harkens back to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because he has the kids sign this contract. It's a big,
Oh, yeah.
huge thing printed on the wall. And the first
Just a
maybe
teeny tiny little print.
right, it just kind of like it's like a Star Wars crawl where the lettering gets smaller and
Yeah.
smaller and smaller. And they're like, "What's all that fine print at the bottom there, Wonka?" And he's like, "If you have any questions, call information. Thank you very much." You know.
Yeah.
But in this movie, Noodle, I think is her name, the little girl that he befriends.
She's the one that I was actually going to relate to outside of these kids.
Perfect.
I adore Noodle.
Perfect. Yeah, she's great. She, from behind the, I don't know, there was some kind of like cubby hole area where they put all the towels and stuff like that, the clean linens or whatnot.
Yeah.
Kind of whispers out to him saying, "Read the fine print." And he eventually looked at it and he's like, "Well, looks like everything's in order." But what we learn later, yeah, exactly. But what we learn later on is that apparently through all his adventures, Willy Wonka never learned how to read. So he is illiterate. But that is the relationship that he also has with Noodle. She actually teaches him to read during the course of the movie. Now, we don't see a lot of that. It just kind of like is peppered in here and there. And by the end, I can magically read it. You have to suspend disbelief. It's a musical. It's a magic thing. So
I love
But
the
anyway.
relationship that they had. Like, one of my favorite parts is just Noodle. She's been raised to believe through nurture that you cannot trust people. Like, everybody has done her dirty, other than like her friends down below. But just her slow trust with Wonka that he just genuinely has her back, and he proves time and time again through words and actions that she's going to be safe with him. I think that's such a beautiful story.
Yeah,
It's really
I think
good.
so. Yep. Patricia's making a Dune reference here that I have to share. And if you guys actually know, then you know. Hold on one second. I got to get it up here. Here we go. Show it. So she's saying Wonka 3, the chocolate spice will flow.
I mean, fair. How many Dunes have they made now?
3? Again, 3?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
technically there's 3 movies. There's the original one that was done in the 80s, and then there's the 2 of the 3-part series that have been released. The third one, which I think is coming out
This
November.
year.
I think it's later this year. I know it's either November or December. I actually went to go see Mortal Kombat 2 this weekend.
Is it good?
Did you?
I loved it. It was.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
It was. Did you like the first one? The one that they made like about maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
I
Yeah, I
literally
thought it was
just
pretty
watched
good.
that a week ago.
It's just as fun, and Carl Urban is great as Johnny, an older Johnny Cage.
Older Johnny Cage.
Yes. So
We can't love Carl Urban more over here.
I played the game. I played the game when it was in arcades and stuff like that. It was one of my favorite fighting games. I learned Mortal Kombat before I even learned Street Fighter, and they do all the moves. It's great. It's even Johnny Cage's, where he like kind of does the splits and then punches somebody in the, it's in there.
My brother always quotes, "Get over here."
Get over here. Finish him.
Scorpion makes a return in this one. You guys have to see it, and it's an epic fight. Now a lot of stuff doesn't make sense in it. So when I say suspend disbelief, like in Wonka, you have to do the same thing with this one. Just go and enjoy watching 2 hours of just brutality and fatality and fight. It's
Done.
it's just a good way to kill time. Yeah, it's great. Adam says Hugh Grant is my favorite part, but is 3 on my list, Burton being number 1. Yeah, I can see that. Definitely. I know he's a
He did
huge,
such a good
huge Tim
job.
Burton fan. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm missing this one. Congratulations, kid. Don't worry about those OSHA violations. What you mean, Patricia? I think we've jumped the tracks here. I've already forgotten
I
what
don't know
that's in reference to.
I think probably when we were talking about any of the Wonka factories, they do
Maybe.
not adhere to any
Maybe.
OSHA.
Maybe like everything in here is edible. That comment.
By the way, one of my favorite lines in the songs of the new Wonka is forget about your waistline. It's fine.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
very very
Chocolate.
clever
Do
lyrics,
you
Words
have a
to live
sweet
by,
tooth?
really.
I do.
right?
I
But
think that I think Wonka, especially, I haven't seen Wonka, but I feel like this could translate to Broadway pretty well, like the whole story.
oh,
Anyway,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan was saying also. You were saying, Ryan, earlier that your kids did like a production of Wonka, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at their elementary school. So
Yeah.
who knows how,
Who knows?
detailed it was. But yeah, that's what got my oldest into it. And he came home and he's like, Mom, can we watch Wonka? Absolutely. Which one? Which one? Because we also have, the Grinch movies. We argue every year about which Grinch movie is best.
Oh, how cute.
I'm now curious.
I kind of like the animated one with what is it, Benedict
Jim Carrey.
as the
See,
voice.
That's their favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite is the Jim Carrey version.
I mean, it's
And
good.
then my husband's is the the OG, like the 37-minute, like
Oh, the cartoon. Yeah.
way old one. So we always argue, like,
Yeah.
which Grinch are we gonna watch? And now it's which Wonka are we gonna
That was good too. I mean, the OG is always the best. I mean, and that's Warner Brothers, so I got to pay respect to them because I grew up on Warner Brothers cartoons when I was, younger. So,
But it's Jim Carrey.
it is Jim Carrey, and he's great. He was a great Grinch,
He's so
and
good.
I'm
he
an
actually
idiot. You're an idiot.
So good.
arguing with
It's
his
so
echo.
good.
He set the bar for the characters at the Universal parks too, because they all
Yeah.
emulate him.
Yeah.
perfectly.
True.
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yep.
Definitely.
By
Well-
the
So now we
way,
have
in the
3
Wonka
Wonkas to
movie, I'm
rank.
so happy. It's just one of those things that it added to the magic of Wonka. And Rowan Atkinson was in it. That man is just yes, father.
Yep.
Yeah, he played the corrupt bishop or priest or something like that. Where
Chocolate.
yeah. And like 100 fighting chocolate monks.
Yeah, and they just
It's guarded by 100 fighting. I'm sorry, Thomas. I don't want to spoil too much
Oh,
of
no,
this.
it's okay.
And you
I
know
was
what?
thinking-
I had a secret that I was going to share at the end, but now the realization is hitting me that he hasn't seen it yet. And if I say it,
I could take off my headphones. I'll take
Yeah.
off.
okay. Well, maybe not yet. No, not yet. Put them back on. Well, maybe at the very end, I'll have you take them
Okay.
off, okay? And you can just
I was just
unplug for a sec.
I was just thinking of Jim Carrey as a Wonka when the Grinch was brought up.
He could have been. He
Yeah,
definitely could.
I-
Although it might have been too over the top.
Too over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got like
Never.
yeah, maybe he might have even thought it was over the top. Oh, interesting. Gary said, anybody ever play the Candyland Willy Wonka board game? No, I've never played that.
No,
That
that
sounds
sounds
fun.
fantastic.
Although I haven't played Candyland since my kids were little, probably. Have you guys ever played Candyland?
I have.
When I was
yeah.
little, and as an adult, and it was fun. I mean, so easy, but
It's
yeah.
simple, of course.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is one of the board games I wish would actually be a movie. Is Candyland? I think.
That would be cool, Thomas.
I want to know
Okay.
the lore. I want to know the stories. Yeah.
That'd be beautiful.
They did Jumanji. They could do it.
Yeah, true.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Monopoly, the movie. No, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Shoots and Ladders,
like
the movie.
16 hours.
just another reason for the internet to disagree on who should play Queen Frosting.
Right. I'm gonna go with Glenn Close.
I love that.
Always a good choice.
So
Yeah.
one more
go
fun
on.
reference that I remembered, and I not remembered, but I was looking at my notes. I'm cheating here. But there was I think it was a part of one of Wonka's songs where he actually says, "Quiet up and listen down. Strike
yeah.
that, reverse it."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do you guys remember the
Oh,
strike
yeah.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
reverse it?
of course.
We have so
Strike
little
that,
time and so
reverse
much
it.
to do. Strike that, reverse it. Yeah,
Yeah. Love it.
love that. Nice little nod back.
Mhm.
Well, okay. I got nothing else, but just nothing but good vibes and happy times from the cinematic universe of Willy Wonka. Anybody got any closing remarks before I tell the secret and ask Thomas to take his headphones off?
No, just I'm gonna make a point to watch Wonka. So the Timothy Chalamet.
it.
Yeah,
Do you have
It's
HBO?
I do.
It's on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Easy
I mean,
watch.
the only thing
It's
I've seen
genuinely really good.
is
It really is.
I've only seen him in Dune, the Dune stuff. So
Oh
I
my
have some tissues handy. It's a very beautiful, emotional movie. Like it's like my favorite role, Timothy Chalamet, is done by bar none. Like,
awesome.
Okay. I'm gonna just completely throw my ignorance out to the world here and just realize that he is actually the same guy from Dune. I did not realize that he was
Okay, I
Paul.
thought that's why we were talking about Dune. Because
What?
I didn't realize that he was Paul Atreides. No, I did not realize. Sorry.
Yeah. And he's in the new Little Women. He's
that's true.
Oh,
my
I've
gosh,
seen that.
What
No,
was,
I'm just kidding.
Call Me by Your Name.
Yeah, and
I
that
don't know that one.
that new movie coming out with the shark
King
from Shark
Kong
Tank. That
With
she's
the
with-
shark,
with-
what?
So he's going to be in a movie with Gwyneth Paltrow and Mr. Wonderful from the Shark Tank. Okay, it's
no way.
No.
Oh, interesting.
Don't know what
Well,
that.
he just
see a
did
trailer
Marty
with
Supreme.
Gwyneth Paltrow recently.
Oh, that's
Yep,
Marty
that's
Supreme.
the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
The ping pong, right?
Oh,
It's Marty
okay.
Supreme.
The
And
one
Is it?
about
Oh,
the ping
okay.
pong player, right?
hmm
Yeah,
Lisa was watching that the other day, and I kind of caught the end of it. It looked pretty interesting, but
I wasn't sure.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Was
that's
that him?
been out. He was nominated for an Oscar. He lost, but you
I
know,
just saw the previews. I wasn't sure. So he lost.
he did. He lost to Michael B. Jordan for Sinners.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
oh, I love that
Right,
movie.
Right, as
Oh
he
my
should have.
gosh.
As he should
Jason,
have.
of course, we've both seen Sinners.
Of course, I've seen it many
just
times
saying.
already.
He should
is-
have lost.
Yeah.
It is
Go
like
to-
the feel-good movie of the horror genre. It's
Yes.
I don't know how else to
Yes.
say that. It's
No,
it's
that's
so
such
good.
a good characterization.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
it.
Go to
It's such a
go
good
to
movie.
go to In-N-Out with that Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
All right. Should I take
I
my
do have a
headphones?
thought to say with Willy Wonka because
Almost.
just like tapping into being a child and watching the Gene Wilder one, I just remember that I think it really has left a mark on whoever has watched it in pop culture because when I was little, it was a deliriously fun adventure to see the imagination of a candy world. But also, I learned the lesson of it pays to just be a good person as a child. Like, that was actually something that
Yes.
I took with me. It's like, I want to be like Charlie. I want to give the gobstopper and not just give into instant gratification of, I want it now.
Mm.
So it was actually a really good lesson in a very entertaining way.
But do you think
That feels like
that...
a personal dig.
But do you think yourself as a child would have still given the gobstopper back, or are you thinking more now as an adult that you would do that?
Sell it
Speaking
on
for
eBay.
myself, I had a very guilty conscience. I would have given the gobstopper back.
Yeah.
I would have sold it on eBay.
Wow. Okay. Well, on that note, I think it's time for Thomas to take his headphones off. wait. I'm just kidding. Hold on.
Watch the movie, Thomas.
Naughty.
You're
Naughty.
excused.
A couple of more comments, and then we'll get to the final part here that I was hoping to share with everybody. If they've seen it, they'll know, but we'll get to it in a second. Brandon says, I definitely got to catch up on this movie. It's candy. I gotta love it. Who doesn't love candy, especially Jawbreakers? Oh my god,
Oh, they're
dude!
so good.
Wow.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yeah, those. I used to like. My eyes would pop out of their sockets when I go to candy stores and I see the ones that are like this big, and I'm like, "What are you supposed to do with that?"
You just gnaw on it for like 2 hours.
I mean, there's a
Gnaw
movie
on it.
called Jawbreaker that tells you what
Another
happens.
good movie.
I never
Such
saw
a good
that.
movie.
Ooh.
Leia, you would like it. It's dark. It's dark comedy.
Ooh, I
It's
Dark
do
it's
love
very
comedy.
our generation as well.
Nice.
Yes, 100%.
The grunge era.
Yes. Like early mid 90s, like
Yeah.
Rose McGowan.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Like you'd
It's
love
like
it.
teenage
You'd love it.
angst, but there's a huge dark twist to it. So yeah,
So
it's
good.
it's messed up, but it's fun messed up. You'll
Adding it
like
to
it.
my list. Yes.
Yes.
Do it.
And then Adam says, watch Labyrinth, Never-Ending Story. Has everybody seen that one at least?
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Been a
Yes.
while.
Yes. Good
Yes.
job. Good job.
Never
And The
ends.
Princess Bride. You've all seen that, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes.
do wish.
Yes.
Snaps for
That's
that
I feel
too.
like that's the movie. That is
It is.
the movie.
It
Yeah.
is.
But I know Adam's saying that if you've seen all of those, you're gonna love Labyrinth. It's along the same lines of that kind of like mystical, magical, 80s
Yeah.
fun. It's
Mr.
great.
Mustopheles.
Magical.
You did it. I'm sorry.
That was good.
All right. So Thomas, go ahead and take them off. Make sure you can't hear us. And when I'm done saying what I need to say, I'll just do this.
Okay.
Is that
sounds
fair?
good. Yes.
All right. I could actually hear myself in his headphones. Okay. So one of the things that's talked about in the movie Wonka is about his mother. He has a memory of his mother. She died when he was very young and gave him a chocolate bar that he held on to for the longest time. And she's the one that actually inscribed the name Wonka on it. That's how he got his logo. And she always used to make chocolate for him. And it was special to him. It was a childhood memory and probably the reason why he became a chocolatier, at least in the movie Wonka itself, right? But he held on to this piece of chocolate for a long time, up until the very, very end of the movie, when he finally got everything that he needed and everybody else got what they needed as well. The bad guys got theirs, right? He finally decides that it's time to open the chocolate bar. And this is the secret message, because she always says that there's a secret to chocolate. There's something about chocolate, but I'm not ready to tell you yet. I'll tell you when you're ready. I'll tell you at a later time. She never tells him, and she ends up passing away. But when he opens up the chocolate bar, he actually pulls out a piece of gold parchment, just like a golden ticket, that's on the candy bar itself. And on it, it says, it's not the chocolate that matters. It's the people that you share it with. And the chocolate bar, and I don't know if everybody noticed this in the movie, he has 6 friends. There are exactly 6 squares of chocolate on the bar that he breaks apart and shares with everybody. Magic is the same way, folks. And this is the reason why I do this show. It's meant to be shared by others. It's meant to be given to the world. And this is my part. This is our part of why we do this, is to kind of put that back out there and share it with everybody. That's what makes the difference. It's not that it exists out there and that, it's found in this part and that part. It matters with who you share it with. And you guys in the audience are the ones that we share it with. And I'm so, so glad that you tune in every week to share it with us. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is the magic message. Thank you for sticking around to the end. Thomas, you're good. If you're seeing this, you can come back on. All right. So when you watch the movie, then you can come back and watch the ending of this episode. But not until then, because that is definitely
Spoilers
a spoiler
until
alert. It is a spoiler. And I should have mentioned that to people in the audience, but I think most of them have already seen it. There's not that many people watching anyway. So anyway. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in to another amazing episode. This was a lot of fun. My cheeks hurt tonight because even during the movie, watching Wonka, you have a smile on your face through almost the entire time. I will get Thomas. I'll guarantee it. If I'm wrong, I owe you I'll send you $20. Or
I will send you $20 also, Thomas.
I could use it.
Maybe I'll send you a chocolate bar.
But I'll be honest.
Be honest, though.
I'll be an honest person.
Okay. All right. Well, tune in next week, guys, for another amazing episode. I have no idea what's on the plate. It's going to be something Disney related, but I think the week after that is going to be actually maybe 2 weeks. I know we have another ride along that's going to be coming up pretty soon in a couple of weeks for Peter Pan's flight at Disneyland. We'll be talking about the origin of the story, the ride itself. We'll do a ride along. That's going to be a lot of fun because that's one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So.
Fun.
Ryan, Thomas, Leia, thanks as always. You guys are awesome. I love the camaraderie here. I love the bounce backs. You guys were wonderful. Brought a lot to the table. Thomas, you got homework. And then Ryan, Thomas, and Leia, you guys have homework as well. Watch Labyrinth. Yes. Labyrinth. So everybody who's watching, everybody who's listening, have a wonderful day. Be safe wherever you are. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to another fun-filled episode of Main Gate Magic. We hope you enjoyed the show. It's been our pleasure bringing a little Disney magic into your life. Please remain seated while the show comes to a complete stop, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. For more information about upcoming episodes, Please make sure to follow, like, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You are now free to exit the show. Please watch your step, and be sure to tune in next week for more Main Gate Magic. Bye-bye.